Hello, my lovely Sagittarians. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your end of January into February 2020 love reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I will gladly give you all the information you need on personal readings. It's on the community tab as well as my website. Check me out on Patreon. I do have openings for personals if you're interested. So, let's see. This is kind of behind the silent spread. So what somebody, either you, what you're thinking about your love life, or someone you're connecting to, what they're thinking and not telling you, their feelings that are being unexpressed, and their desired outcome. So this is what you don't know, basically, or what the person that you're connecting to does not know about you. So take it where it fits. I'm dealing with energy. It could be vice versa, whatever. I'm reading for a lot of you. So I feel a sense of release. Like, I feel like something's been very stagnant. I've waited for a while, either for a person to come around. I feel like this is your energy, Sag. I mean, it could be vice versa, but I am feeling strongly that you're just done waiting. Feel like you have waited for somebody and you're like, ugh, like it's never going to happen. So it's almost losing the faith in a connection and wanting to explore your options in a sense. I almost feel like I'm hesitant though. Like I don't really want to. I just feel like I kind of need to. So that's the energy that I'm sitting in. The overall energy within your love life, whether it's pertaining to this person down here or not, is we have Woman Holding Heart reversed. I don't know if it's clear. There we go. And then we have the Garden and the Gate reversed as well. So to me, with these two cards, it's basically saying that somebody is giving up on a love situation or a romantic situation with a specific person. I do strongly feel that this is giving up on somebody. Like, you know, you're taking too long. I'm sick of waiting. I know that I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of a positive connection, and you're just not giving it to me kind of energy. And with the Garden and the Gate reverse, this is no longer feeling stuck with one option. It's exploring your options. It's going beyond the garden, basically, to see what else is out there. Just because things have just been at a constant standstill. So I feel that kind of stuck energy. And trying to release that. Like, I'm not going to just keep my hopes up for this one person anymore. I need to open my eyes up to different things and different people. Hold on. What? I'm recording. For what?
For the 2 spaghetti pies that you dropped off.
What, to explain how to cook them? I already know. Okay, thank you. Love you. That was my son. My grandfather made spaghetti pies. He's going to tell me how to heat them up, apparently. Anyways. I swear. That cracks me up. It's basically broadening your viewpoint and just looking for other alternatives in love because you're sick of fucking waiting. It's almost like I feel like you know that this person is just not going to come around, or that's just what you strongly feel. And I almost feel like the second you start entertaining other options, they're going to be like, hey, I miss you. Which, isn't that fucked up when people do that? It drives me crazy. So anyways, why is Sagittarius or whoever giving up on this specific person? We have the Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like there's just an emotional loss here. It's like you don't want to give up on this person, but I almost feel like if this isn't you being upset about having to move on, this is their feelings, and this is why you're giving up. It's like this person is just too depressed. They're too focused on themselves. They're not making any positive progress either within themselves or within this connection. So it's like I don't have the energy to hold on to you because of that. I almost feel like this is the type of person who comes to you when they need help. It's like, oh, I'm feeling down, I'll talk to Sagittarius, or whatever that dynamic. So, and I feel like you're kind of sick of it. It's like, I'm not your therapist, I'm not your counselor, I'm not your mother, I'm not your father, I'm not your sister, your brother, whatever. It's like, I care about you, I want you to get better, but you're not doing anything to help yourself. You're not taking the steps needed to get out of this mucky mess. So I'm going to have to retract myself and pull back my energy and just kind of see what else is out there, because I'm sick of it. I can't be your beck and call person. You know what I mean? That's what I feel with that. But you still don't want it to be a missed opportunity at the same time. So there definitely is a connection here, and it's not easy for you to pull away. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to pull away to get this person to wake up. I'm not sure if that will work, but usually when you do pull away and you end contact, or you just kind of change up your routine, it does light a fire under the person's ass. So we'll see what happens with that. But the garden and the gate reverse, what are these options? Why is Sagittarius deciding to explore in love? I can't stand wishy-washy people. I understand that making a commitment is difficult, and if you're unsure because shit hasn't worked out in your past, it obviously does cause these obstacles. But why would you let something beautiful pass you by just out of fear? That's when missed opportunities do happen. We have the Page of Cups. So that to me is, sometimes it can be an apology, but I almost feel like small offers of emotion. So it's not the I love yous that you want. It's not the let's get committed kind of conversations. This is a small, immature offer, and I feel like that is what is leading you to explore your options and to look elsewhere, because I feel like you're not getting the fulfillment that you want, for one, with this person, and they're just not matching your efforts. They're not offering you what you need and what you want, in romantically speaking. So because of their minor offers, I guess, you're like, no, I can be your friend, but it's pretty much, I'm gonna see what else is out there while we're just being friends, kind of thing. That's what I get with this energy. It's also children. Pages are young energy, immature energy. Some of you might be looking for, like, changing your mind on a baby mama, baby daddy situation. So you might have tried to make something work just to keep the family together, and now you're like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm more overly emotional and upset over the connection than anything. So I almost feel like your children were holding you back, in a sense, at least for some of you. Not for all of you, because not all Sagittariuses have children. So in this person's thoughts, or your thoughts, or whoever this is, that they're not, like, what they're thinking about regarding love or you, that they're not telling you, is children. Your love life is being affected by children. And we have that with, like, the shadow side of the situation, the blockages, is disillusioned. So somebody in this situation could be thinking, I feel like for at least a group of you, at least if you have children, at least, some of you could be disillusioned in the fact that your children are a problem and they're holding you back in love. So somebody in this situation might be making excuses, like, I can't go out because I need to do this for my child or children or whatever, or I have a problem child who has temper tantrums and this and that, and I don't want to subject somebody new to that. So I feel like somebody's child or children could be holding them back in love, just out of fear, and the fact that they feel like this person, or you would not accept them, or you couldn't have a solid relationship with them because your child's a pain in the ass. I mean, ultimately, I feel like that's strongly for somebody. For others of you, it could have to do with the fact that somebody cannot have children. or they do not want to have more and the other person does. Um, I don't feel like that is a deciding factor within this connection. I feel like somebody is thinking that it is, or that it could be, even if that's not the case. Like, it's almost like being worried for no reason, like overthinking things that aren't. It's anxiety basically, because you're overthinking something that hasn't even happened, that hasn't even been discussed, kind of thing. So it's almost like when somebody can't have children, for example, say, you got your tubes tied, or you're just infertile, or whatever the reason is for why you can't bear any children or any more children. You might be disillusioned to the fact that you don't want to date this person or subject them to falling in love with you or having a commitment, because you don't want to take that opportunity away from them, and they probably don't even give a shit. It's just your own insecurities that are boiling to the surface. So that could be for somebody as well. But I also feel just immature energy with this. Somebody is, they think that the other person doesn't match them maturity wise, like someone's more mature than the other, but it's only because you've only seen a certain side of this person, or they've only seen a certain side of you, so you don't really know each other. I'm just going to put it that way for whoever this is. So I really don't feel like this is an ex. And some of you, I think I already said this, but you want to get away from your baby mama, baby daddy. Like, you just want to explore something new now, and you feel like your children or the other parent is kind of holding you back in a sense. So why is children here? Can I get more? Why are they being disillusioned by children? There could be an age difference here as well. Fuck it, I'll take them both. We have a Justice and the Hermit reversed. Somebody's just trying to justify their thoughts, their actions, their stance in the situation, basically. And I feel like they're thinking about expressing this to you because somebody has done a lot of thinking about this. Let's see. Somebody's given up. They're not waiting anymore. I feel like somebody has held back their thoughts, feelings, everything from another person for a very long time, because they felt like they couldn't justify the situation. They couldn't justify bringing, like, it's a collaboration, like something wasn't coming together. Somebody is just trying to justify the way they feel, and they don't, I want to say they don't understand, but they do. They're not accepting something. Somebody's not accepting a dynamic. What the mother of crap? I just hear someone saying, I can't wait forever. Somebody is about to just give up, is what I feel. So let's see if we get more with the feelings. And in this person's feelings, we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. And then the blockages with that is unstable. So there's something that is unstable in this situation, or someone is unstable. I feel like this situation, this dynamic between you, Sagittarius, and this person, whether it's an ex-person, baby mama, baby daddy, whatever, whoever the hell you have been hoping, wishing, and praying to connect with on a romantic level, you feel like it's unstable. So it's almost like turning towards options. I feel like, I felt like you were my soulmate. I felt like you were, like, my prayers have been answered, but there's been no action. This is not, I don't like the back and forth. You're non-committal. You're offering me peanuts when I'm offering you gold. Like, it's not balanced. And so it's almost leading you to believe that maybe you were wrong. How could this be my soulmate if it's so fucking difficult, kind of thing. So I almost feel like you're going back into prayer mode, like, all right, I want my true soulmate here, and I want to know. So when they're like placed right in front of me, I want to have a sign. Please send me a sign and let me know that this person is the one for me. Is the person that I'm walking away from, am I walking away from someone that's my soulmate that I already called in? Should I sit here in this bullshit? Or should I move on and see if there's somebody better suited for me? So it's very conflicting, confusing energy. Why is calling in your soulmate here for Sagittarius? Or this person connected to Sag? Page of Swords reverse. There's no communication. I feel like somebody is watching you, or you're watching them, or this is happening between the both of you. It's almost like there's love here, but it's behind the scenes. It's not being spoken. It's not being shared. It's not being expressed. I almost feel like the both of you feel this connection. One of you feels it more strongly than the other. And when there was a disconnect, because there has been a disconnect between you and this person, whether you dated them or not, I feel like maybe if you pulled away and, weren't reaching out, communicating with them as freely as you used to, that's making them kind of feel uneasy. Like, oh, I feel the strong connection. So if you're not going to talk to me, like, why aren't you talking to me, Sagittarius? I'm going to watch you. Did you find somebody else? Like, it's almost piquing their interest. And this is very childish energy, which we have children everywhere. So I almost feel like somebody is thinking about coming forward and justifying their actions and their feelings, because they want this to work, but it's just a back and forth, and either you or this person is sick of it. So let's see. Why is the Page of Swords reversed with calling in your soulmate? The Star card. Healing energy. This is divine intervention. This is wish fulfillment. This person, oh my god, with the Four of Wands, this is stability. This is union, coming together, commitment, building a foundation with somebody. I feel like there's kind of an unstable foundation, and maybe it's almost like pulling back so that you can rebuild. Let the tower come in, tear this shit down so it can come back together. I feel like either you or this person knows that you two are supposed to be together. They feel this spiritual bond with you, even though they're not talking. I feel like one of you's cut off communication, the other one is off in dreamland now, and they're like watching the fuck out of you because they don't want you to move on, but yet they're too terrified to commit, which is why it's unstable. So they have these deep feelings for you, or you do for them, or both of you, but nobody is making any moves, really, and any moves that are being made are just, they're minor. It's not matching the other person. So this person's desired outcome, or yours in this situation, is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Ooh, competition. Which is probably what's lighting a fire under this person's ass, or yours. And the shadow side of this situation, or the blockage, is guarded. Yeah, that's everywhere. That's probably why it's so unstable. Somebody is just not matching your efforts, matching your feelings. Even though they feel the same as you, there's a connection here. They're jaded, they're guarded, they're afraid of love. This person is terrified of letting somebody in, probably because of past indiscretions, whatever happened to them. They're guarded, and they're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I almost feel like they have such a strong connection to you that it fucking scares them. It does. This person could be held like clung to, there we go, the past, someone from the past, like a baby mama, baby daddy, or they're using children as an excuse to justify why they haven't really moved forward with you. It's almost like coming up with excuse after excuse as to why they can't make this happen. They're ultimately depressed. This person's going through a lot, and I feel like they suffer in silence. You are like a saving grace to them, or vice versa. It's just, they won't admit it. I feel like somebody is trying to control the situation, and you, Sagittarius, you're like, I don't want to control it. I'm just going to let things unfold naturally, and explore my options, just see what's out there. I'm not going to just continue to sit in misery and wait for your ass. Alright, new love. Why is this here, please? Yeah, exactly. Three of Wands reversed. Somebody's done waiting on it. It's like, you know, you're going to have to open up the gate at some point, let me in, and if you don't, then fucking keep it locked, keep it chained up, whatever. I'm gone. I can't wait for you anymore. Somebody's just ready to go out and explore their options, like I said, to find new love. Because this love obviously is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not making any moves. I feel like I've had this story before, especially for fucking Virgo. And we do have the Hermit here, which is Virgo energy. And Aquarius. A lot of air. We do have water. I feel like this is kind of you giving up waiting, because this is like the only fire card I see. It's like Sag is like now. And I feel like they know that you're giving up because you've changed your demeanor around this person. And if it's just through like online communication, text, phone calls, whatever, you're not initiating shit anymore. You're changing up your MO, basically. Seven of Cups, options. What the fuck did I say? Exactly. You're confused on how this person feels about you because they're so hot and cold and in and out. It's like they're almost disillusioning you. They're telling you what you want to hear. No, they're not. No, sometimes, maybe for some. But they're making excuses. I'm just going to leave it at that. And it is driving you, the fact that they're so guarded and they're not letting you in, even a tiny fucking bit, or every time they let you in, they push you back out. You're done waiting around for them. You're basically like, fuck it. I don't know what you want. I don't know if you even like me. So I'm just going to move on. That's what I feel. I strongly feel that here. Yeah. You might be communicating with other people, like hanging out with your friends, trying to get your mind off this person. I feel like you're focused on everything and everyone except for this person because you were so focused on them and you got nowhere. So you're definitely pulling away. And they're going to regret it, ultimately, unless they change their act the second you do this. So what they want to say to you that they're not fucking saying to you is, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Exactly. They're realizing what kind of connection this is or could have been, and they're fucking it up. So now this is regret. Has regret written all over it. I see that with the Queen of Cups reversed. The fact that they're not being matched. You got a Page and a Queen, and she's upset. So, yeah. Somebody is going to regret this decision. I'm just saying. My mind and heart always comes back to you. There's more regret. They love you. They know that this is the strong connection. They're just fucking it up. It's self-sabotaging behavior. Whoever this is just not ready to be in a commitment, and I feel like they're going to have a missed opportunity because you're done. You're like, you know, I don't see any potential here anymore because you won't get off your fucking ass, basically. That's what I feel. I don't know if that's you or if that's them, but somebody is definitely not making any moves. They want to, though. It's almost like, I just don't know how. Well, you better fucking figure it out. Get the manual. Love and relationships for dummies. That's what this person needs, so that they can make some moves. But anyways. Oh, my fucking God. Yep. So, options are on the table for you, Sagittarius. That's what I have for you, my loves. If it made sense, or even if it didn't, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Hit me up for a personal. I will gladly read for you. All my information is on my website, or just email me, like I said. I love hearing from you guys. Comment away, like the video, and, you know, share with your friends. Especially if this... share with this person so that they know that you're moving on. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.